Hi loves, Dasha Love here, and today I am super excited to talk to you all about a beautiful new offer that I've got about activating your human design and manifesting your $1,000,000 goddess. So I'm super excited because I put together for you all, my beautiful goddesses, this very special offering. Because I noticed that once you understand your human design, that it makes life so much easier. Okay? So it's like sometimes we think the way that we're supposed to work and hustle is not truly who we are. Okay, so there's 4 basic types when it comes to human design. I'll just give you a little brief and then tell you a little bit about this beautiful 6-month mentorship program. And by the way, you can go get your free human design reading on my website right now. I just plugged it in. It's super cool on dasha.love. So there's no www, there's no .com. It's just straight up dasha.love, and you can go get your human design absolutely free. So how does human design help beautiful goddesses such as yourself transform their lives so they can live by design and then create businesses and a better relationship and whatever they desire from that place? Is human design actually takes into account the moment of time that you were born and the very specific location your soul has decided to have a physical body. Okay, so it is very precise and scientific, and it puts together 8 different studies. Okay, so this is the most extensive study there is about the human identity. So based on the point that you were born, the very specific time, the very specific place, you incarnated with certain gifts. Okay, and those gifts, they make you who you are. Okay, so based on those gifts, we learn how to create your dream life. But before the gifts, there are also 4 different types. Okay, the manifester, manifesting generator, projector, and reflectors. And all these types are different auras, okay? And these types have a different contribution to the world. For example, the manifestors, they are the initiators. They're 9% of the population, and they're the first ones that say, here's an idea, and give everybody guidelines on how to go and execute it, okay? So they're the ones that the idea comes from, and they delegate to us all the things that we execute. Manifesting generators and generators, there are the worker bees, okay? So they have energy. They have natural source of energy. So they are able to sustain life and do different projects using their energy, okay? The projectors, like myself, 20% of the population, we are guides. Okay, so we are meant to lead people as long as we are being recognized. And reflectors are the ones reflecting everything about that's wrong or right about the way that we live. Okay, so every type has a different strategy and authority. Okay, so the manifestors, they are here to inform. The generators are here to respond, which means they have to wait until something comes their way and they get to respond yes, no, based on how they feel. The projectors wait for the invitation, and the reflectors wait for lunar cycles. Okay, so we have very different strategies and authorities, and when we learn how to operate the correct way based on our strategy and authority, then we can live an easier life, allowing for the other types to play with us. Does that make sense? So when we understand that, and you can go get the free copy of the human design on dasha.love, as I mentioned, when we understand that, from that point, we can understand, like if we're an emotional being, for example, or if we take on other people's emotions, if we need to trust our intuition because we have a sacral authority, or if we need to trust our heart, our G center, or our emotions. So based on our human design, we get to understand what our body is telling us. because the body knows all the secrets, what our strategy and authority is, okay? So ever since I've been able to help beautiful goddesses with this topic, they have been able to explode, not only in their life, but also in their business, because they understand their source power. So in order to become this beautiful goddess that is able to manifest, you got to first understand how you operate and how your energy plays with other people, right? So this is why human design is so incredible, because once you understand your specific design and how you are meant to operate in the world, then you can create from that place. Okay? So some people, for example, they push and shove, and they are trying so hard because they are not living in their unique design, in their unique contribution. And some people, sometimes they try to do everything themselves. Also don't live in their design, because then they're not sharing the piece of the pie, the different other energies that are supposed to come together for the collective creation. Because we didn't come here to create everything on our own. We didn't come to work on our own. We came to play our part with all the other willing components. And other willing components are different human designs. Because two gates, two different people, two different assets create a quantum. So we have access to so much more together than we do apart. And that's the reason why other people have been created, right? So that's really, 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 really important. So ever since I discovered that I was a projector, I realized that I have to wait for an invitation. And sometimes, I still struggle with this. Sometimes I am still making the first moves. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't work out. But I'm able to recognize that when I'm being invited and I'm being seen and recognized, because that is what the projector really desires, then everything works out. Like when my abilities are being seen and recognized as the guide, then I'm being invited somewhere and I sit down and I do my thing, or I teach, or I perform. Okay, so unless somebody recognizes that I am their guide, because I'm like a lighthouse or a bird on a tree, I cannot help them. I cannot guide them. Okay? Because it would be like leading a horse to water. You can't make him drink it, right? So if they recognize that I'm the guide, then I'm able to guide them. If a manifestor recognizes that they are the front line of everything, and they are meant to inform all of us and tell us all what to do, then a manifestor knows that they are the beginning of this chain of creation. And they are here to assign to myself and other people the different parts that other people need to play. Like a camera crew, behind the computer, like let's say it's a speaking engagement, and the manifestor is informing everybody that there's going to be this big event. Okay, now the manifestor is not doing all the jobs that are in this event. He is informing other people of the different tasks that they're gonna do. You see what I'm saying? The projector is a guide, cannot guide without an invitation. Okay? The generators and manifesting generators, they have a really friendly energy, but they get to wait to respond. Okay, so if people are coming to them asking for help, they have a yes, no ability to differentiate within their body based on their strategy and authority if they're a yes or a no. Okay? So manifesting generators, they don't operate from the ethers. They don't come up with these creative ideas from nowhere. They are here to respond, which is Chinese or Mexican. Logo A, logo B, or logo C. Do you see what I'm saying? So it becomes really amazing when amazing goddesses, and you'll see on Dasha.love when you get your free quiz, when amazing goddesses really own their power and come from a place of being, feminine, and understanding the design, and learning to work with the design based on the strategy and authority, and and their profile, the two numbers that they get assigned, then they start to realize that some parts of who they thought they were are not actually who they are. And some of the things that they've pushed away actually make them who they are. Because oftentimes than not, our gifts are things that are coming naturally to us. Okay, and sometimes we look somewhere outside of ourselves to be able to find these gifts, but we can't find them because they were never lost. Okay, because they were always inside of us. And it takes somebody like a guide that helps unleash those gifts. And this is why I have created this human design activated manifesting your $1 million goddess 6-month journey. It's an intense journey, yes, that includes some group sessions and some pre-recorded sessions, but it really helps you understand your human design and how to create a life based on who you authentically are, manifesting your dream in every area of your life. Okay, so I'm super excited about that. And if anybody has any more questions about human design, I am here to address all of them and really show you what it's like to live an amazing life when you understand your design, what you are meant to do, what your gifts are, what your talents are, and be that way, you know? So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I'll be here for just another minute. Let me see if we got any questions coming in from Facebook. Yeah, so if you go, so if you go to Dasha.love, you'll see that you'll be able to input your information. So just your name, your date, time of birth, precise time, and the location. And then you will see a snippet of your human design, and then you can watch a little video I made with the goddesses and how successful they've become when they started living their purpose and creating abundance, financial abundance, because they tuned into their design. Okay, so you'll be able to see that as well as sign up for a masterclass and see the offering for that 6-month program on the next page. All right, so it's a 6-month program. There's bi-weekly group sessions. There is 15-minute personalized check-ins, as well as everything you need to help you understand your design and start living it so you can really be who you authentically are. Okay, so are there any other questions? So it's a total of 6 months, yes. But you could also do this a lot faster than the 6 months. So that's really up to you and when you feel like you really understood it. With this activation, with this human design activation, $1 Million Goddess, you're gonna receive also that initial package that some of you already have, which is the manifesting self-love and purpose. So that's included in this package, okay? And all the packages you can see on the Dasha.love website under programs. So you're going to get in this package, as I mentioned, you're going to get that 7-week intensive that is the manifesting self-love and purpose, as well as everything you need to know to understand your human design and learn to live by design, creating a life and business that you absolutely love. So if you guys have any other questions, drop them below in the comments, or you can message me through Dasha.love or ping me on Facebook if you guys are watching this on Facebook. I love you all so much. I believe in you. And by the way, we only have 8 spots for this. So first come, first serve. Make sure you sign up, and I'll see you on the inside.